Well, hi friends, Suzanne here. Welcome to another Fabricate Friday video on my YouTube channel and blog. For today's project, I am featuring a brand new designer series paper and a fun box that I'm going to share with you, and I have a blooper at the end. I actually adhered these tabs to this part and I realized at the end, oh my gosh, it probably took me about 20 minutes to remove the adhesive from the tabs. Anyway, all is well. If you want to make this really cute box, it is simple if you don't put the adhesive on the tabs. It's actually a cute little surprise message on the inside. This paper is to die for. If you want to know how to make it, and of course I'm going to warn you not to put adhesive on the tabs. Oh, silly me. Then come along with me and I'll show you how to do it. All right, I have a piece of basic beige here, and on the long side, we are going to score at 2.5, 3.5, 6, and 7. Then we are going to score, turn it around, and we're going to score at 1 and 5, fold and burnish all of your score lines. All right, before I do anything, I am going to take, this is notes and textured note dies. So I'm going to take the third from the inside and just on one of the sides, it doesn't matter which just yet, I'm going to put that die on, and I have a little piece of washi tape here. So I'm just going to secure it in place, and then I'm going to run it through my die cut machine and then my stamp and emboss machine, and I will be right back. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to use this on a different project, and here we are. So the way I need to cut these tabs is a little different. We're cutting up on the score line here and going through there. Same on this side. Wedging out a little. All right, then, okay, and then on this side, so my tabs are going to be a little different on this side. I'm going to bring my trimmer in just because I think it'll be a little easier than my paper snips. And on that level 5, I'm going to go all the way down, or the measurement 5, I'm going to go all the way down to my second score line. So just here, and then I'm going to flip it, so that's what you should have. I'm going to flip it over on that level 5 or measurement, that 5th measurement there, 5th inch measurement, and I'm going to go all the way down. Okay, put that aside. Now I'm going to cut this piece off, this piece off, and I'm going to wedge here and here and here and here. Okay. So you're like, what the heck? Like I said, it's a little different. So this is how the box is supposed to go. Here's our lid. This is the lid. And then there's a window inside. And we want the window covering to go on the outside. So I'm putting adhesive along here and here. And then I am going to put adhesive on my tab here and here. And we're going to put adhesive on these inside tabs as well. Okay. So I'm folding this. We're going to fold the scored line to our free edge. Scored line to our free edge. And scored line or fold to our free edge. Okay, so this part will be coming down, but not before we put some pretty paper on it. So I do have a piece of, this is sized 3 7/8 by 2 3/8, and it's from a new paper called Valley in Bloom. It comes with a, well, not with, but in the collection, it has a stamp set and a die. Very pretty. But this is also gorgeous. So, and it comes with shimmering dots in the collection, and also this really gorgeous paper. I'll give you a little sneak peek here of this silvery, really pretty paper. So, not using that today, but I am going to use the stamp set. I am going to just use, let's see, we'll use our new basic black. I haven't used this stamp set yet, so I am going to season it. I just have a scrap of paper. Let's season it. Very nice. Okay, so I'm going to place this right in the center. Beautiful. Great impression. That's the new hybrid Stampin' Pad. It gives a very beautiful black, crisp, clean line for stamping. What I am going to do is I rarely use multi-purpose glue, or some people call it green glue. And what I'm going to do is very carefully smear some glue just along the edge of that window. I'm not terribly fond of wet glue, so I will go around with one of my little extra pieces and smooth it out, making sure that it's not going to squish. Just a little dab will do ya. And because this is on the inside of the box, I just want to be careful. And oh, look at the beautiful plaid on the back side. So I want that picture to go, or my stamping to go right in the center. Hopefully I did a good job to lining it up. Isn't that pretty? So now I'm going to fold that piece down so that little surprise is on the inside, and then folding over so it's a nice clean box. And then here we have a lid. So let's decorate. And here's something I will share with you guys. If you take a very small drop of glue, I'll put it on this side actually. A little drop like that right there, and then let it dry till it becomes transparent, or you can take your heat tool to it. That piece will be stickable, re-stickable. It won't be permanent. So anyway, just like the size that we had here, this is 2 3/8 by 3 7/8, and I'm going to adhere that to the front. Look at how pretty this paper is. I have to be careful now because there's a drop of glue. So we have 2 long pieces. These pieces are 3 7/8 long by 7/8 tall. So pretty. And then 2 small sides that are 2 3/8 long by 7/8 tall. Has those really pretty lily of the valley flowers on them. So pretty. Very springtime, right? I'm here for spring. All right, so I'm gonna hit that with my heat tool, you guys. So you can see now, you can't see that little dot, but look at this. It's gonna hold it closed. And I'll be able to open it. Boop, with no sticky. So there you go. You learn something new every day. You probably already knew that. I am going to use these brand new shimmering dots to decorate the box because I have them. I'm going to use a big one. A small one and another small one. Pretty. And that is my share for today. I just realized, oh my gosh, you guys, so funny. I just realized that you cannot get anything in the box. We have to take these guys out. What was I thinking? Ah, I'm gonna we don't want to put adhesive on these. Ah, what was I thinking? Okay, we're not putting adhesive on them, okay? Goodness me, I'm so silly. Ah, you can tell I'm tired, can't you? All right, I'm gonna, how am I gonna get this off? Have you ever heard of a adhesive eraser? They sell them online and you can get them at your local store, but it will just take me a minute and I will have to remove the adhesive from this. How silly of me to glue everything and not be able to put anything inside the box. My goodness. If anybody has made a mistake like this before, please make me feel just a little bit better. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, especially a Friday. I know it's not everybody's favorite day to visit my channel, but I do appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a really great weekend, and leave me a lovely comment below. I will see you again soon. Bye for now.